Welcome to the National Federation of the Blind Indiana Newsline Town Hall Meeting with host Lee Martin and co-host Florence Myers.
We want to welcome everybody to the National Federation of the Blind Newsline Indiana Town Hall Meeting. It is a great time and it's a great privilege to share with each of you today. And I'm your host, Lee Martin, and
co-host Florence Myers.
So we're here, and we have a very special guest with us today at our state town hall meeting, and she's Barbara Manuel. How you doing, Miss Manuel?
Very good. Glad to be here.
And she's all the way from Alabama. So we want to welcome her this weekend as she's here to educate us and enlighten us on many things that's going on with the National Federation of the Blind and our movement throughout the country. And I may go ahead and just say throughout the world. Is that correct, Barbara?
Some of that as well. Most definitely, yes.
So, Barbara Manuel, you are the president of the Alabama affiliate.
Yes.
Okay. Well, one of the things, so many things we want to ask you, but we know we're limited on time, but our town hall is going to ask you quite a few questions. So tell us a little bit about Barbara. Where did you, originate from, and how did you get involved with the National Federation of the Blind?
Okay. I am originally from a little small town about 40 miles north of Mobile, Alabama. And I've been blind. I've had retinitis pigmentosa all of my life. And when I became in my mid-40s, it started really changing. And throughout my journey, I met a friend of mine who was a member of the National Federation of the Blind. And she talked about this organization, told me that I really, really had to come and be a part, just check it out. And I ended up going to that one of the affiliate conventions was in Mobile. And I had an opportunity to attend. And I attended that convention. It was life-changing. I think all of you in here already know about the power that we have within the organization. Prior to that, as someone who's blind or low vision, I had low expectations for myself. I didn't realize that there was an organization out there that provided opportunities, a family, mentorship, everything that I needed. So I joined immediately back in 1987. And I must say, along the journey, I was slowful. I didn't get deeply involved, mostly due to fear. But as I learned more and more, I am so excited that I haven't had the opportunity to be a part of this dynamic organization as we change lives and encourage our community to be all the things that we can be and to show others that we are capable.
Now, the question I have for you is, a lot of times, when our vision change, we adjust because that's just what we do. But at what point in time in your blind journey did you accept your cane?
Probably late 40s. It was definitely a challenge. I didn't want to draw attention to myself because, of course, someone sees someone with the cane, their attention goes to that person. And I didn't want that stigma, I called it then a stigma, drawn toward me. But in my early 50s, I got to the point where I really, really needed a cane. Thank goodness I never fell or anything of that nature. But I gradually started using the cane more and realized that it freed me. I became more and more independent. So right now, Now, I'll give you something funny. I go to work each day. Sometimes I step out of my house and I take 2 steps without a cane.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But of course, immediately I realize, no, I am blind. So I immediately run back in there and get my best friend, my cane. I call it my security blanket.
Well, tell me something. When a lot of people, they just don't know,
Yes.
you know, and when they call your cane a stick, what's your response?
I try to educate them. You know, they don't know. A lot of people just, they're ignorant to the fact. So whenever that happens, I will educate them. Even on my job, every now and then one of my employees will do it, and when they do it, my project manager, he'll make them repeat it. What did you say? What did you say? And then they immediately realize, I mean, your cane. Yeah. So I just try to educate people that this is my mobility tool, and it is a cane.
Well, I tell you, there's so much that we're going to learn from you this weekend, and we really want to move along here.
NFBI Newsline Town Hall Meeting. We'll be right back. Welcome back to NFBI Newsline Town Hall Meeting.
And we're going to start our questions from our audience. So our first question is going to be from our state president, Ms. Diane Graves. Diane?
Can you give us some ideas of some challenges involved in serving in a leadership role in the National Federation of the Blind?
Sure, I can. Let me say, first of all, Diane, thanks so much for having me here. I'm excited to be a part of your affiliate this weekend, and I am truly looking forward to it. As national leaders, we must bring people together from diverse regions, backgrounds, as well as priorities, while ensuring that every person has an opportunity to feel valued. Balancing the members is quite challenging at times. Sometimes they want us to come up with a quick question for their solutions, but that isn't always the case. We can't always do that. We have challenges due to travel, schedule changes, meetings, and the constant need to adjust schedules. We need to convey clear and concise, consistent communication. That's definitely essential to avoid misunderstandings. Yet, it does happen sometimes, and it's challenging. We have limited volunteers, who often makes it harder to achieve our ambitious goals. At times, we must make tough decisions, manage disagreements, and handle various criticism, all while we maintain trust and respect. It is also important to recognize mentors, individuals who will be responsible for carrying our mission forward. We know that we are the National Federation of the Blind, and we definitely want to keep our movement going from generation to generation.
All right now.
Our next question will come from Tammy Hollingsworth.
Hello, Barbara, and thank you so much for coming this weekend. We're so glad to have you. And, you know, we are really struggling in this world today with a lot of challenges, a lot of them. From your perspective, what would you say are 1 or 2 challenges that are most important to the blind of today, and how do you think that the Federation should respond to them?
That is an excellent and important question. Today, the blind community faces challenges that are both long-standing and emerging due to rapid social and technological changes. Some of the most pressing include our children struggling to receive the education that's needed so that they can compete. Also, programs that are threatened. We know that that is ongoing in today's society. The problem of unemployment and underemployment among our community, as well as trying to maintain the various positions that we currently have. Right now, what we're trying to do to alleviate some of these issues, we're trying to provide mentorship among the community. We're reaching out to legislators, trying to find champions who will champion our cause, and just realize that we are here and we want to be a part of the community, but there are obstacles, and we are going to daily fight to make these things better for our community.
Well, Barbara, that was a great answer there. Both of those were. And we're going to move on to our next question from our town hall, and that's from Emeritus President Ron Brown.
Hey, thank you, Lee. And Barbara, thank you for coming and participating in our convention this weekend. We are happy to have you, and we're going to learn a lot this weekend, I know. So I know that you serve on the National Board of Directors, Barbara, and sort of my question is all along the same lines as Tammy's for the most part, only it's what is your vision, since you've been serving on the National Board, what is your vision for our movement, for our future? What do you see and where do you see us going in the future?
We currently have a lot of roles, a lot of initiatives that we are working toward, but a couple of the things that I would like to see our community becoming more involved on the corporate level. And one way to do that, I think we should connect with corporations so that they will be sure to have these devices, technology and other devices, accessible to our community. This is one of the reasons why we are constantly on Capitol Hill, making sure that we are included. Another thing I would like to see, I'd like to see a mentorship program within our organization where a newly blind person could connect with a seasoned member so that they can grow into their true potential. Along with that, I really would like to see maybe a peer networking opportunity where we would reach out to individuals even the more. Create a hub, a network hub that would have guidance on daily living skills, technology, and other things for the community. Now, we do have some of these in place now, but we need them on a larger scale. One other thing I would like to see is to become more involved in securing ways of transportation and mobility for our community. Right now, we know that this is a struggle throughout the country, but I would love to see us concentrate more on this so that blind people can live quality lives everywhere.
A lot of the people in the audience there, when you mentioned transportation,
Yes,
you know,
yes.
And it's becoming more and more of a problem, and it's something that we need to address as an organization, and not only just as an organization, but as individuals, as consumers, you know, taking that responsibility and using your independence to, respond to legislative priorities and alerts that we have. So that's very essential, and thank you for that answer, and thank you for that question.
NFBI Newsline Town Hall Meeting will be right back. Welcome back to NFBI Newsline Town Hall Meeting.
Now, our next person that's going to ask the question, president of our newly formed chapter, is Ms. Wanda Pete.
All right. All right, Wanda.
Hello, I'm glad to be a part of this tonight, and I'm so glad you're here. My question is, what grain of wisdom would you give to a new member of the Federation that you truly want to stick and that will stick?
I would love, the wisdom that I would share is something that I think most of you would share along with me that's in the room today. I would share that all blind people have capacity, and blindness is one of our many characteristics. Yes. We want everyone to know that we are capable, we can be successful, and we want a chance to do this. By creating those chances, I mean providing accessible websites, accessible materials and books for our children. We know what we can do. And I want all blind people to realize that your blindness doesn't limit you. It's the lack of determination that limits you. So we want to definitely come alongside each other, to advocate for each other, to build each other up, so that someone gets that confidence and get to the point to realize, okay, I can swim now. And then you're going to reach out to the person behind you, and you're going to grab their hand. That's what generations do. Mm.
Representative Manuel. I love that. I love the idea of mentorship and one hand grabbing another. I love your ideals. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sure.
So the next question will be coming from a young lady in our affiliate that has made great strides and is doing great things, and that is Miss Jessica Dalton.
Hi, Mrs. Barbara. I'm glad that you're here, and it's nice to meet you. And my question, so I'm a new vendor. I'm about a year in now, and I've heard really great things about you. And I too have retinitis pigmentosa. And I was wanting to ask you, when you were starting off being a vendor, what were some of the things that you did to ensure that you were successful in the program, and what do you think about investing?
First, let me say welcome to the Business Enterprise Program for the Blind. Yeah. Yes. I can share my journey. I've been within the BEP program for quite some time. Of course, there were challenges. There still are challenges. I can recall when I my first location, I started out, of course, not knowing anything, but once you get in there and realize a lot of it is just common sense, knowing that this is your livelihood, and you're going to do everything within your power to maintain and keep it going. Challenges come, they will come. But when they do come, I gleaned from more seasoned vendors. People like Ron and Kevin Worley and others. You can do it. We're all here surrounding you. Reach out to us. We want you to be successful. So please definitely contact us anytime there's concern, something you may not know. I view the Business Enterprise Program kind of like our National Federation of the Blind. The Randolph Shepherd Program has provided opportunities since 1936. So we wanted to stay strong, so we need younger people to come in to keep it moving. So please, please, please reach out to us. There are some challenges, of course, with employees. That's definitely an issue. Transportation, again, is an issue. But learn how to navigate through these issues, and as you navigate through it, you will grow stronger. You'll build a strong backbone, and you'll develop that circle of friends that will cause you to be successful.
Well, we've seen this young lady strive and meet some of the challenges and some of the, some true challenges that she's went through to get to where she's at today. And before you leave Indiana, most certainly would like for you to interact with her and some of our other up-and-coming individuals that are here in the organization.
I would love to, yes.
So at this point in time, we're going to give Ms. Manuel a short break.
Tune in next week for part 2 of NFBI Newsline's Town Hall Meeting.